famous Nollywood actress Funke Akindele, Regina Daniels, Tonto Dikeh, DJ Cuppy, and actor Richard Mofe-Damijo, RMD, have joined other Nigerians in celebrating the 65th independence anniversary. ATA reports that October 1st is an annual public holiday in Nigeria to observe the nation's independence celebration. Taking to social media to mark the 2025 independence, actress Funke Akindele, who described Nigeria as her pride, urged the public to keep praying for the country. She says, and I quote, "Happy 65th Independence Day, Nigeria, my country, my pride. Despite our diversity, let's continue to preach love, believe in ourselves, and pray for our nation's growth. May we keep rising above challenges and shine brighter with each passing day. Let's keep Nigeria in our prayers and in our hearts," Akindele wrote. While singing the country's anthem in a video on her Instagram page, actress Regina Daniels asked, "Can someone tell me what's changed? Abi, everything is still the same," she asked. Also sharing a video of herself at the Nigerian embassy in the US, actress Eniola Badmus wrote, "As we mark Nigeria's Independence Day, I am reminded of the profound truth that whether at home or abroad, the spirit of Nigeria remains ever present within us," she says. Actress Tonto Dikeh on her Instagram page wrote, "Let's keep building, believing, and becoming together. A brighter Nigeria isn't a dream, it is a future we are creating step by step." May Edoche, in a post on Instagram, celebrated the country's cultural values. She says, and I quote, "From our rich culture to our boundless dreams, let's make Nigeria more than a country but a home," she wrote. Also, actor Richard Mofe-Damijo, better known as RMD, confessed his love for Nigeria. He says, and I quote, "I love Nigeria and this no be lie, for better, for worse. Na so e be," RMD wrote. Similarly, popular disc jockey and billionaire daughter Florence Otedola, also known as DJ Cuppy, stated that she would still choose to be Nigerian in her next word. I mean, these are actually very, very sweet things to say, if you ask me. But I would like to hear from you, Pelu. What's your take on this? First off, happy Independence Day, although it's days after independence. But I'll start from Regina Daniels. She asked a very valid question where she said, "What's changed?" Really, should we focus on the things that changed, or should we appreciate God that, okay, at least appreciate the universe or whatever it is that you worship, that, okay, at least we're here, we're still alive, and we are pushing just as everybody has mentioned. I think I was reading through DJ Cuppy's comments the other day where she's, yesterday I mean, I think, where she said she will still be Nigerian in her next life because she believed that, and she know that we are resilient, we are tough, we fight even through the challenges. And even Funke Akindele mentioned that. So should we at this point in time focus on those things that are not, or should we just be happy for where we are and be thankful that, okay, at least we are making progress and we are doing the right things to make Nigeria a better place? I'd like to get your point of view to this particular one.
Okay, so I'll start from, at every phase of life, we have to be thankful, definitely. So definitely, Nigeria being 65 is a milestone, and we should be grateful for it. We should be grateful for peace that is reigning in the country, because other countries might not even have that peace. But all in all, I'll still say, I'll still go with Regina Daniels' question. Did anything really change? Like, there are more to these things than just celebrating 65 and everything is still. I really love Nigeria actually. As most of people I like people now. I need to. I love Nigeria. I really love Nigeria. But then there are a whole lot of things. There are a whole lot of factors. There are a whole lot of things that needs to be put in place. Because if Nigeria were to be a human at 65, there are some things that should already be achieved. There are some things like there are some heights the person ought to have gotten to if they are 65. Being 65 is not a child's play anymore. Like as I yesterday, I noticed. I don't know if I'm not stepped out like outside of my vicinity and axis. So I don't know what outside is looking like. I heard that there's like a false scarcity. I don't know if it's true because I'm trying to people clean up. I'm like, we just did 65. So what's wrong? Like, what's that? I was telling someone years, I'm like, I don't understand. Like, didn't we just clock 65? So what's the overall issue about like things that like this is meant? We are meant to have gone past all of
This stage, yeah.
The fifth stage should already be that Nigeria is already a developed country. Like we should already. But I don't even know now. Like I can't even say, are we almost? Where are we exactly? Like me, I don't know. Me particularly, I don't know. So I just feel most of these people here, well, they're celebrating. So definitely, everybody will always come out to say, I'm sorry if the masses were given the opportunity, or if the vox pop is being done and an interview is being done for most of them on that Independence Day, a lot of them will have a whole lot of things to say because at 65, some of them might probably not even eat a 3-score meal on that 65th birthday. Some of them might not even see one person to eat on that. So they will have a whole lot. We have a whole lot of angry Nigerians out there. I would like to. So fine, the celebrities could take their thing, we understand, we do everything. Then, if we want to get to know the truth about where are we presently, what's happening presently in Nigeria, has Nigeria really changed? They are 65, is there really any progress? They should ask the masses. I feel because we tend to keep on asking these people. Some people are already okay. Some people are self-made already. Some people are okay. They are made already. So anything coming out from those people's mouths, they are coming literally. I will not say they are false. I will not say it's a lie. But then, if we really want the sincere, unfiltered truth, I feel the masses should be the one that is being asked this question. For example, I identify as the masses. To me, I'm sorry, I'm not really seeing that change that much because a whole lot of things is just looking like it looks as if there are some particular places that things are meant to have changed or those improvements are meant to have happened. But I'm just feeling those things are still like we are not really seeing. Is there really like a mental change or there's a physical change? Because I really need to know. We really need to see the physical change, which me I'm not really seeing yet.
You're not really seeing.
So I'm not really seeing it yet. So I feel at 65, a lot has to be done because we're 65 already.
A lot has to be done. A lot has to be done because we are 65 already. Thank you so much, Pelu, for those thoughts. Let me come back to you, Ayiz. Ayiz, at 65, where are we? That's one of the vital questions Pelu asked. At 65, where are we? I think also Regina Daniels asked a question such as that. At 65, where are we, Ayiz?
You know, you asked a question where you said, should we focus on what we don't, have yet?
Yeah.
What do we have yet? That's the question.
I mean,
it's not a question of should we focus on what we don't have yet. So, the question is, what do we have yet? We've been independent. I'm not going to delve into that conversation of independence because the people that are running it know who owns it. But let's all claim we're independent. We've been independent for 65 years. Have things gone forward or backwards? Because there was a point where people flew into Nigeria for medical treatment. The king of Saudi Arabia used to fly into Nigeria at a certain point in history for medical treatment. But here in Nigeria, we have individuals with money. The other day, Cubana chief priest posted somebody with that level of wealth and influence and his connection. He went to a hospital. He was in malaria. He said the hospital could not attend to him. He could not get proper medical care. A man that is a multi-millionaire, probably a billionaire in Naira, went to a hospital and could not get proper treatment. He said he has to look for a private hospital that is, and that's where he now got treatment. So what exactly do we have? We are Pengasan are sealing oil, which is in itself lawful. As we do not have that power to seize the oil going to a refinery that is helping. That's why they accuse. We talked about this on my show earlier today. That's why they accuse. Why would a union force a private business to unionize? And then when the private business is not unionizing, mind you, these are people that allegedly they have been collecting wages on refineries that are not functioning. So now you mean somebody that is owing you mean I am owing $20 billion and then I will allow you run my refinery for me? We are not serious as a country. Nigeria 65. Let's DJ Cuppy, let's come to you. You said, she said she would choose Nigeria, and it's like, this is someone that has been shielded from the reality of Nigeria from the day she was born. DJ Cuppy has not experienced what it is like to be the average Nigerian. In fact, matter of fact, I go as far as saying she's a Nigerian by title. She's a Nigerian by title. Somebody, she's just bored. She wakes up. She's in Oxford, to take up another degree. She's not bothered about what is my next meal. She's never been bothered about let Nigeria not happen to me. As a young person in Nigeria, one thing you have to be the threat of a police officer ending your life, as opposed to an armed robber or kidnapping, is a very real threat, especially if you're a young guy and if you're, let's say, unfortunate enough to be doing well.
So doing well is an unfortunate thing in Nigeria.
Because as a young guy, why do you have a car? You have a 2003 Lexus. You're a criminal. You cannot end this thing lawfully. Come here. We have arrested you. So this thing. I take you to the station. If you don't know anybody, they have pinned 5 robberies on you. You are going to jail. Our reality, and the thing about being a celebrity is, you are shielded from reality. There's a certain level of wealth and influence you get to. You forget what it's like to be broke, to be poor, to struggle. It doesn't. People are talking about, oh my God, how will I pay the bills? But you're like, just take money from your account and pay the bills. Like, just like when rich people say, oh, if you're homeless, just buy a house. Like, don't be homeless, buy a house. Oh, you're complaining about rain because of your, buy a car now. Why are you working on that rain? That's exactly what they will tell you. Because they have forgotten what it was like to experience your struggle. So this statement about all the celebrities celebrating this thing, and Ella Badmus, she was in the UK, or is it US?
Embassy, US, yes.
She was in the US when she made that congratulatory message to Nigeria. What are you congratulating Nigeria for? What are you congratulating? Because we are getting older? Our systems are failing. There is not a single procedure you want to get done in Nigeria that you not first think twice. Doesn't matter how much your level. Our politicians go out for headaches. They leave Nigeria for headaches. Politicians make statements about the state of healthcare, but nothing ever gets done about it. I went to social hospital, it was like this. But then they will go back to their offices and they forget that it was like that because they have the luxury of going outside. You see, the Nigeria 65, for me, quite frankly, I didn't have hope in the country like that. I'm just going to put it like that. I didn't have, maybe if we start being serious about who we put in office, and it's not a case of every 4 years they come and give you 5K and you go to polling and we're snatching ballot boxes. Maybe when we stop that thing, maybe we can start to see small flashes. But as of the state we're in, today on my show we spoke about a lot of US leaders. We're talking about since 2009, over 170,000 Christians have been slaughtered based on their faith and their beliefs. They were killed, most of them killed in churches, their homes, whatever. Over 107,000. As of this year, over 7,000. That is genocidal. Those are genocidal numbers. So what exactly are we celebrating? In Kwara States, as of today, it came out that a lot of people were posting that the military came into their towns, took away hunters' guns and took away cutlasses. Bandits or headsmen or whatever I want to call them came in and killed them shortly afterwards.
Why did they take away those things?
They said they had his weapons. Even farmers' cutlass, they took it away. They said those are weapons, those are considered weapons. And then shortly after that visit, bandits or headers or whatever I want to call them came in. Now, if it seemed, I don't believe in coincidences, so you make what you will of that example, or you make what you will of that scenario. But what exactly are we celebrating? 65 years, insecurity is on the rise. Cost of living is on the rise. The money to do the living is getting lower. People are still earning 20K, 18K. The other day, a security guard in what state? The state with Regina Daniels as the governor. He spoke up at a meeting that the governor had with the teaching hospital staff. So we've been earning 18K. In a country like Nigeria, and he has 3 kids and a wife, 18,000 naira. What's that supposed to do for him? Those are the people that are in Nigeria. Those are the people that Nigeria is happening to. So when a celebrity, I'm very sorry, yeah, but when a celebrity that has millions of dollars at their disposal can afford to leave Nigeria whenever they want and makes vague statements from any part of the world they're in, tells me that, oh, Nigeria is doing well, I'm sorry, I don't believe you. I genuinely don't believe you.
Quick question. If you are a celebrity and you are trying to celebrate Nigeria at 65, or you are a celebrity and you are in these people's shoes, what would you have done differently other than just making other than sending congratulatory message and hopeful message? What is it that you would have done?
First off, I wouldn't pretend to understand what Nigerians go through. I would not pretend. You see, there's a point. I don't, have a problem against celebrities or wealthy individuals. What I have a problem with is not acknowledging that your reality is different. I'm not out here to say, oh my God, we have this, we have that. I'm like, we have come, this far in age. There's still a lot more. If I put out a statement, which probably I would never do, because like I said, Nigeria, but yeah. If I put out a statement, Nigeria, we have so many problems. This is what we are going through. This is my contribution to help. You can set up. I don't believe in foundations. I believe it's most foundations end up being money laundering or tax evasion schemes. But that's the topic for another day. So why not? You're a celebrity. Okay, why don't I go around to hospitals? If you spend £1 million on like maybe 5 million, you spend 5 million. I mean, it's easier said than done. Or you just hide the million. Some people, it's 20K that's holding them back. It's 20K that's holding your people back. 20K is the difference between life and death. A lot of people in hospital. When I was sick in Abuja, my dad had to give my dad had to in that moment, that was all she needed. So rather than putting out statements, I'll go and meet the people. This is what you are going through. Yeah. I see what you're going through. I'm not going to make an educated guess on what you're going through. I put myself in. I step down to, okay, this is what's going through. I'm available. I am real. I am here with you. But it's all well and good, you put out statements, so I guess they have tried, It's not easy to put out a statement, guys. Typing is hard.
It's not easy to put out a statement, and he says, well, I get the points, really. But Pelu, I'll throw you the same question. If you were to be as popular as Funke Akindele or Regina Daniels or DJ Cuppy, RMD and the likes, what would you have done differently on Independence Day other than just send congratulatory messages?
Okay, so I think the important thing to do is reach out to the masses. Like, they're actually the foundation. Reach out to people that need. Okay, so for what I said on Independence Day, I kind of had this event before. So initially, the initiative of the event was to celebrate the disciples. Like, because there's this issue with them having accessibility to some certain parts and some sectors, some work, when the person doesn't have a hand or the person is, a lot of things happens and these people they really want to be seen,
Yeah.
but they are not access. So this particular person, I don't know if I'm allowed to mention the name. Her name is Glamour. So yeah, so she did this Green October, something like that. So the theme was something accessibility, and it was really an initiative programs. We were able to see some of these guys that they could literally do things that even we that have the complete parts can also do. So all what they're just requesting is to be seen. So I feel as a celebrity, I would love to embark on such initiatives for
Yeah.
every independent. A lot of things can be done on that very day and let these people know that they are seen.
Yeah.
Not just I'm speaking about only the disabled people. I'm speaking about including the masses.
Yeah.
A whole lot of Nigerians are whole lot. They are literally the ways you can make them happy and smile that okay, Nigeria is doing this today. But we are telling you that we can see you can see the struggles, you can see it's not just only about congratulatory messages, it's not only about photo shoot, snapping independence picture, doing this and this. There are a whole lot of things that could be achieved on that very day. There are a whole lot of things that the parastatal can achieve on that very day. There's a way you could reach out to these masses, to the ground people, the people at the below, the people at the extreme.
Yeah.
You could reach out to them, go to the urban and the rural area. Like there are literally a whole lot that you can do. It's not just about dropping messages from the comfort of your house or behind glamours and all of that.